Pages of the newspaper very, very quickly. We'll start off firstly with the Citizen. So that also taking a look at the DA's desperate Musi gamble, and that's where opposition is putting Top Gun Musi Maimane up for the post of provincial premier in a bid to use his leadership clout to stop a possible takeover of the Western Cape by the ANC in 2019. That is according to analysts. And this beautiful photograph of Chelson Colby celebrating, scoring a try, watched by Geordie Barrett of New Zealand during the rugby championship between the All Blacks and the Springboks on Saturday. What a thriller that was. 36-34 to the Boks. We needed that win desperately. It really, really is. And then, of course, there's on page 4 the talk of school violence on a deadly upward spiral. Exposure to family and community violence breeds brutality in pupils. That's according to psychologist reports. So those are just some of the stories in the Citizen. Okay, next one is the Sowetan. Two beauties on the front page, and they're not just beauties, they happen to be police beauties who are breaking the internet. Okay, so those are two beautiful police officers that apparently have taken the internet by storm. Uniform earns cops likes. Several SA policewomen are gaining social media fame with thousands of users following them for sharing their pictures on the beat daily. The social media craze has seen some users begging to be frisked and jokingly vowing to break the law to meet some of the famed Instagram policewomen. For goodness sakes, we do not need any more lawbreakers just to be frisked by these beautiful women. Please do not do that. Okay, also, on a much more serious note, 6 new hospitals in Gauteng. Population explosion renders health facilities hopelessly inadequate. Probe confirms overcrowding a factor in the recent baby deaths at one hospital, and that's the whole Klebsiella story. 6 new hospitals needed in Gauteng, minimum, one can only imagine. It's really, really tough in the medical field right now. Business Day, the front page of the Business Day is on this one, has got a plan to hive off funds unit boosts Investec. The proposed demerger and separate listing of Investec Asset Management from the wider group could propel the business into the Super League, and in doing so unlock substantial value for shareholders, said outgoing Investec CEO Stephen Kosef, who described Friday's announcement as being akin to watching my daughter leave home. That's what he said. And then this magnificent photograph of all-time great Kenya's Olympic champion Eliud Kipchoge, celebrating winning the Berlin Marathon and setting a new world marathon record. He pulverized the record with a blistering sun, slicing a staggering 78 seconds off the previous best to land the one major running crown that has eluded him. So this man taking the world by storm and winning all of these records. The Rand on the mend as Turkey lifts emerging markets. That's also here. The Rand could be poised for a sharp recovery once the dust engulfing emerging markets clears. This is according to Old Mutual. And then finally, Eskom to miss its own deadline for a new finance chief. Eskom set to miss that deadline to finalize the appointment of its 6th finance director in 5 years. So all those details and more in your daily newspapers. Right. 24 minutes before 7, we're going to take a break. When we return,